Orban Monastery. End game. Point of no return.
Yeah, we're not going there, obviously.
Yeah, I figured we weren't. I figured there might be a reason that the game gave us this little shortcut to Gaug. Should we just boop ourselves to Gaug?
Well, that's the shortest route.
So we have to go to
so Orchalis should be on the other side of Lionel, if you go east of Lionel.
I see.
I believe. Yep.
Is there a reason? Well, I'm sure there's a reason we're doing this, but first we're getting jumped.
First, you're getting jumped. All right, Goog, I would like to get a little nitty-gritty on the mechanics of the game with you for a second, since speed matters in this case.
So does it affect my party composition right now?
It's going to affect your placement. So before you do anything here, if you place people down, they're going to be facing toward you and to the left, correct?
Yes.
So the way the game breaks ties is their placement in the formation. So in the first row on the far right, if you place Gene there, where your cursor is right now, he will be relatively leftmost compared to the other people and frontmost, which means that he will win tiebreakers. So if Gene is there and Garcia is either behind or to his right, even though they have the same speed, Gene will act first.
I see.
So now Gene should act on the same CT as Garcia, but ahead of Garcia.
Good.
Hey, it's a blue Durgan.
It is indeed a blue Durgan. It's also a
And
Gerblin.
a red Chocobo, and a green Gerblin, and a grayish Squiddy.
It's a whole rainbow of fuckers. Would be the title of the episode if I put profanity in titles of episodes, which I do sometimes, but... Anyway, Cosmos, you probably can be here and then this way. Oh, I remember this place. This is an annoying place. You are a red Chocobo who will redly Chocobo yourselves over here. And then
So he didn't say that, though.
I did not
you
say
can't use that as the title.
Certainly can't. He can't actually kill this thing because it's way the hell down there. Sad. I wonder if you can get, like, get, like, here and then try to huck something to
It might work.
What if we huck a Yaku Darkness?
Oh, you know what you could do?
What could I do?
If that doesn't work, is Steel Heart.
Chocobo friend.
Because monsters are gender neutral.
Monsters are gender neutral. Chocobo friend. 60% of the time it works every time.
It's late in chapter 4, but he still casts a Nova Keith at heart.
Coffee. Gene! You're CT28, CT84. This is not working. Stupid calculator.
This is once again a situation where CT4 would have been better than CT5, but it happens. Or if we'd gone down in speed instead of up for Gene.
We're gonna have to go back to fucking... yes, we're gonna have to go back to fucking... No, we're gonna have to go back to calculator just to learn how to calculate better.
It's fine.
Alright, Gene, you know what you can do? You
He's going to hit friends, you should do a friendly spell.
Yeah, here. Have hastiness. This is another reason why it's good for Gene to act before Garcia, because Gene can haste Garcia. Theoretically. Possible. Potential. Holy shit, you hasted Ramza. Not Garcia, but listen, you got Ramza. Everything from here on is cake. Cake. Alright, Ramza. Suddenly, quickly, Ramza. This is a Durgan, who you can't kill. Or at least not with fists, but maybe with Earth.
Or possibly waves.
That's too great.
It should be okay for wavelets. There's only 3.
It is indeed only 3. Takes 225 damage, you fucker. Now then, Garcia. Hey, you know what? If you're here, maybe you can wave fist that thing and not hit Ramza. That sounds...
Or slash.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Slash the earth. Slash the earth. Slash the earth. You hit Ramza!
Yeah, Ramza's got a potion in 97 Brave.
That's fine. Hello, Nakatos. Cosmos, you need to be on the other side of the thing in order to do anything. Now, I could have you just...
Hopefully she can get on the other side of the thing and do a thing.
Could have you betray our Chocobo friend, but no. That comes later.
It's a little early for that.
It's just a Scotia on the early side. Our Chocobo friend needs to do a thing first. Listen, we were not going to betray you. No one said anything about betraying you. What are you talking about? Just drop a fiery space rock on your Gerblin buddy, would you? Keith also similarly cannot actually do anything. Shame. Unless We were to hop over here and listen. Can I steal multiple hearts?
You could, but you could also like bucket a Yagi Darkness and possibly kill that Gerblin that just got hit.
That's not going to do 125 damage. Gerblin, buddy! Gerblin friends! Gerblin friend! Gerblin friend! I have all the friends! Alright, now, you there. Squidhead. You're on CT46 and XP62. Well, you're a shitbag. Buddy. Gene, move over here. And, I don't know. Here. Just anybody on CT5 is getting protected now. Does that just mean you? Maybe. Let's find out. It's our Choco Buddy. And it's Gene. Oh, and Chief.
And Jeebus.
Jeebus42 is here. Hello, Jeebus. Jeebus, we are having a lovely time playing Final Fantasy Tactics. The end game beckons and we are ignoring it. Alright, so you're on 6 height depth 1. If Ramza gets over to, say, here, I betcha you can Earth Slash him through the fucking water. Maybe, hopefully. Maybe, hopefully. Voosh. Pain and death for the enemy. Jeebus has D'Angelo's. Oh, sandwich. Ha! You
I'm gonna pretend I know what D'Angelo's is.
Say what?
I'm gonna pretend I know what D'Angelo's is.
D'Angelo's is a New England-based submarine sandwich chain.
Ah.
It's good.
I don't think where I live technically counts as New England.
You're in, like, the D.C. area, aren't you?
I'm in Virginia.
Oh, God,
just
no.
across the river from DC.
Oh, God, no. No, New England is every state northeast of New York, basically. So, like, Maine, New Hampshire, Vermont, Connecticut, Rhode Island, Massachusetts.
Oh, Massachusetts was south of New York.
No. No, Massachusetts is east of New York State, actually. North of New York City, east of New York State.
Ah.
It is apparently similar to Quiznos, which makes sense. Yeah. It's a cheap regional Quiznos. Die, beheaded Gerblin!
There used to be Quiznos around where I lived in California, and then their horrible business practices causes all their locations to close.
That's what happens to Quiznoses. Oh, hey. This job's been a great success. Hooray.
He just got back from a proposition.
Yeah, not to brag, but it's all thanks to me. I'm sorry, Count Minimum? There's a person named Count Minimum? Okay. Ooh, riches in a cave. Caves have traps. Scary magicians. Oh. Oh boy. Depot dungeon. Oh, okay. It's deep dungeon. That's better. That's better. You talk weird too. Hi there, priest lady. Listen, we just heard about a deep dungeon with shit in it.
It's the optional super dungeon.
Ooh.
I don't know how super it actually is.
Nogius!
Alright, so.
Nogius. Boy, the game is actually busting out some shit for this. It's the first time we've seen that font.
So the way this dungeon works is if you just kill all the enemies.
Mm-hmm.
It's also hard to see in case you didn't notice.
I expected it to get brighter, but yes, indeed, it is dark.
If you just kill all the enemies, the battle will end and you will not get any deeper in the deep dungeon.
I see.
Randomly one of the tiles, and it's one of a small pool of them, not just any of them at random. When you step on it, we'll say, it looks like it goes deeper, or something like that. And you need to step on that tile before the battle ends to unlock the next level in that menu that you pulled up to get here. And also there are spots with rare treasures for Rafa to move find onto.
Oh boy.
Oh boy, indeed. So, I'm consulting a map. Give me just a moment.
Great.
So the opposite corner at the top here, you'll notice the elevation. It should be 22 high.
Yep.
That is a treasure. That is...
So I want Rafa to go there.
Yes, the rare treasure there is a special magic gun.
I like special magic guns. Jeebus has accurately summed up the feelings of everybody and said, this is the boy. Friends. All right, Keith. Listen, we're going to need to do damage to these shitbags at some point. You might as well start. Huck some darkness at, oh, the red actually helps illuminate the thing. Game, you could have put some braziers in here.
No, the whole point is that it's dark.
It's called Deep Dungeon, not Dark Dungeon.
The point is that it's hard to navigate. And it's loaded with traps and items. And secret exits.
Okay. Ramza, why don't you tell Keith that he's a big brave dog, actually. So, am I just going to naturally stumble across any of these random Oh Boy It Goes Deeper things, or...?
They're all in the other half of the map, the lower half. And, like, when you get down to 1 or 2 enemies and you're actually down there, I'll start calling them out if you want. But there's, I think, 5 possible exits, and randomly one of them will be the exit. There actually is one on the middle level, but, yeah, if you go... No, you already moved, so it's fine.
Yeah, she'll get
it. No, I was going to point out where the closest possible exit was.
Towards the Gerblin. And people at Square playtested this and were like, yes, this is good. This looks like a thing to put in our video game.
All right, so hold on. Before you move, Gene. If you go all the way to the back wall behind Gene.
Okay.
You just cursor over that, and then cursor down until it jumps down to 17 from the plateau you're on. That's the first possible exit.
I see. Cool.
And all the other ones are down on the next plateau lower.
All right, so CT5 is going to hit nobody. Actually, nobody.
And XP5 also nobody?
I think there was a Gerblin. There appears to be one Gerblin.
Hey, XP5 holy.
I guess. CT5 will hit Keith. XP5 will hit Rafa.
Oh, maybe not XP5 holy.
Maybe not.
Maybe CT5 haste.
How many levels are in this dungeon?
10.
Well, fuck this place! 10.
But there's some good stuff down here.
10 of these. Each harder and more bullshit than the last. Keith, please come kill this bull thing. We got a bull thing dead.
Congrats. Hey, listen, we're gonna do 1 to show it off, and then we're gonna not do the other 9, and then we're gonna move into the end game. I thought you were gonna miss out on so many ultimate weapons, though.
I'm stunned.
Like, there's another Excalibur down here.
It's not even new shit. It's duplicates of other shit.
No, some of them are unique. Like, there's a Sage Staff you can't get anywhere else. There's a Robe of Lords. The Ragnarok Night Sword.
A Phoenix down.
Oh, that means you got the common one. Whoops. Like, the best katana is down at the bottom level.
I don't have anybody's. Okay.
Cosmos has dry up.
Ramza can come over here and chop this Gerblin in half with his fist.
So that Gerblin is on the next treasure spot, although it's just an elixir if you get the rare item. Yeah, you could have gotten a Glacier Gun from that level.
Okay.
I don't think you're going to revisit this level to roll again on the Glacier Gun.
Listen, it's cool that this is here, and for completionists and people who like absurd challenges, great. As a person who enjoys being entertained by the video game and seeing what is happening, this leaves a little something to be desired. Like, if I could fucking see, if I could fucking hear the music, oh well. All right, CT5 is gonna hit absolutely nobody. It's gonna hit Keith. It's a good thing to do. Maybe, yeah, I think a good old CT5 Protect is on the offing. Map skill CT5 Protect.
So, there is a way to light up the level, but you're not gonna like it.
It's to do a thing that targets the whole map and just look at it for a moment.
No.
Oh.
That lets you like see the squares, but there's a way to like actually light up the map. Is when an enemy that's dead turns into a crystal, the map gets brighter until the maximum is when there are 4 crystals on the map.
Oh.
It is the brightest it gets.
Well, maybe some of these enemies will turn into crystals.
Hopefully.
Hey, Rafa. You know, good news about this elevation is it's basically a shooting gallery for Rafa. Like, you can do 64 damage to this Gerblin. Good job, Rafa. So incredibly pleased with Rafa.
Are you going to try to find the other special gun?
Where's the other special? It's on this Gerblin corpse, right?
No, that's just an elixir, but if you go... it's a height 7 tile, it's like just at the edge of the last plateau.
Oh, okay.
I'm not sure how to describe it without like directing your cursor.
So a height 7, like here?
A
height 7 tile that's just on the edge of... Yeah, this seems like the last plateau.
That one there.
This one here, okay.
You have a chance to get the blaze gun from that tile.
Well, listen, if Rafa happens to get enough turns to get down there, something will have gone terribly wrong in this fight. Because actually... oh, no, there are like 3 Gerblins alive. I thought there was just the one for a second there. There's about to be 2, so...
Yeah, there's about to be 2.
There are 2. But hey, it's one of them's turn.
I was really hoping you'd get at least 1 magic gun out of this, but it's obviously not going to happen.
It seems unlikely, yes. You can't do anything except punch the dude in front of you, which is mildly annoying because he's in front of you, but, you know, it worked. Here, come down and be threatening. Alright, this bastard here is not vulnerable to many of the things I can do. Well, that seems silly. Hey, buddy! I don't have monster talk, so I can't actually invite you to do anything.
Yeah.
Hey, you know who's great? You know who I like a lot, me being Gene, is the Lord above. I'm great about God and faith and mist. Okay.
Well, he did just watch the Pope die.
He did do that. That's true. You could say that he attended the Pope's funeral.
But on Tish.
Dead Gerblin!
Hey, Keith leveled up.
Keith leveled up! It was worth coming here! Keith leveled up. That was Deep Dungeon. It sure is a deep dungeon. Anyway, endgame! Nope.
I was thinking you probably wanted to select the one before that so that you could change Gene around at the last minute. Hey, it's an enemy samurai.
Oh my god. I don't want to definitely say we've never seen one of those, but I don't recall ever seeing one of those.
I should probably also mention that the other thing you miss out on by not doing the Deep Dungeon is the last secret character.
Oh. Alright, so tell me in a moment, but first let me examine the map. We have a samurai, we have 2 kitties, 2 skull guys, and a bullfucker. Now, tell me about this last secret character who we're never going to meet because he's buried in the bottom of Deep Dungeon, the worst place on Earth.
It's a character named Biblos. He's a panda, if you remember ever fighting some of those, which...
Were they the big scary bullfuckers? No. He's not one of the tiny adorable pig bears, is he?
I'm trying to pull up a screenshot and I'm finding things that are not pictures of him.
Maybe those were the tiny adorable pig bears.
No, he's not a tiny adorable pig bear.
Oh. Ramza, you can... Here, I don't know. We spawned in a really bad place for this battle, actually.
Well, all of the photos I'm seeing are from other versions of the game. So they won't actually look familiar.
How many times, incidentally, as a tangent, has Final Fantasy Tactics been, like, remade and remastered and all that?
I think just the one. There was a PSP version called War of the Lion.
This game could do with one. I think a remaster of Final Fantasy Tactics for, like, the Switch or something. Or with, you know, the Switch mindset, but for all consoles. It would go well.
Does that samurai have anything cool that would be worth wasting time trying to invite him?
He had a thing that made Garcia slow.
Oh yeah, that was a draw-out skill.
You have the Kikwi, you have a sword I can't pronounce, along with a circlet, a light robe, and an elf mantle.
Alright.
Elf
And
mantle,
that makes sense.
Cosmos.
Anyway, the Apanda is one of the demons, so you probably fought one during a Satan fight.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, the last level has the special Apanda that joins named Biblos. It also is the only opportunity for summoners to learn their best summon, which was called Zodiac. And as I said, there are several ultimate weapons that are only found as move fight item loots in the Deep Dungeon. But as you've no doubt figured by now, you don't actually need all the ultimate equipment to make a party of just absolute murderfuckers.
No, you don't. You don't even need the characters the game intends to be murderfuckers. Kablooey. Kadili. I'm sorry, Keith. You don't believe in God, do you? Get 75 damage, but auto potion, yay!
He believes in auto potion.
That's better than God. Good turn, Gene. So proud of you, I suppose. Now, in some Final Fantasies, Blaster is the worst thing in the world because it kills you to death. In this one, it appears to have inflicted stop.
It's a 50-50 of either stop or petrify, and in this case it was stop.
I'd rather stop than petrify, so.
Oh, he just got crit off that cliff.
He did. He did indeed. But, he happens to be on the exact same height as, well, functionally the same height as Ramza, being right here, which means that he can get earth slashed across a chasm. Die! Been watching too much Game Champ if I'm calling it chasm.
I'm gonna pretend I know what that is.
Game Champ is a YouTuber. She's good. She says the word chasm funny, though. VG Myths video game challenge run things. Death to Skullfucker. Cosmos has actually carved out a nice little niche for herself as the fourth most damaging damage dealer, which, hey, somebody has to be. A fun little running subplot of this game has been how exactly can I find a way to make Gene and Cosmos useful, and I've kind of sort of done it, maybe. Punch art, Earth Slash, be slashed by Earth. That didn't kill you, but the next one will.
It made him think about his life choices.
Yeah.
Or undeath choices since he's a skeleton.
Well, you know, it's basically the same thing. Get wave-fisted. Mwahaha! Death to Emenes. Oh my god, it's Cosmos' turn again. This fucking auto-haste is
almost
amazing.
like she's hasted.
Yeah, it turns out that dual-wielding the two best swords in the game is good. Wait, there's still...
Well, the two best swords that you're given. Because again, Ragnarok is the ultimate knight sword, it's in the deep dungeon.
Oh, right. Oh, well. Also,
Yeah.
hey, you exist. Ooh. Oh, you're CT5-able. Oh, bloody.
Oh, it's a Gene's turn.
It is Teen's turn.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, friend. Oh, you shall be holy to death and pain. Get ka-fuck to ka-fucker. Wahaha. Also, we're gonna heal Gene and possibly damage some of our friends. I didn't roll, actually.
The battle's gonna end anyway, who cares?
Keith's gonna burn one of my potions.
No, he's stopped. He can't react.
He can't react! Yay!
Hey, Gene leveled up.
Gene leveled up. Oh, tremendous victory. Do you know what, CirclMastr?
I know a lot of what's. That's why I'm here.
It's true. I know, because you told me, that Orban Monastery is home to the point of no return.
Indeed.
From this point, we shall not return. Underground book storage, 4th floor! It's not exactly the most passionate and inspiring rally cry I've ever heard, but still.
Now, Goog, I want you to keep in mind, as we go to the point of no return, from which Ramza did not return, that somebody else 300 years later is writing that these events happened who totally did not see them, nor did his ancestor Olin Durai, who decided to work for King Delita, who is secretly a shitbag according to the author of this book.
Somebody had to witness all of this.
Or nobody witnessed it, and it's all bullshit that somebody made up to try to make his 300 years ago ancestor look good and King Delita look bad.
Entirely possible. Hey, listen, somebody's got to survive this fight, right? Right?
Like, imagine the world in which heretic Ramza bursts into the papal palace and murders the Pope because he's a heretic. And 300 years later, a dude writes, oh no, it was actually the Pope's own knights who were secretly Satan's who murdered him and framed Ramza for it because Ramza was trying to save the world with the power of the Gospel of Judas.
Seems a little far-fetched when you put it that way. So we win by killing everybody for once. Holy crap.
Yep.
It's been a while since we had a fucking kill everybody mission. It's also been a while since we had a fight surrounded by bookshelves. I remember the last time we fought surrounded by bookshelves, it was a nightmare. This time the game is much more generous.
Nightmare?
Shrine nightmare. Yes, I suppose it was. Additionally, Last time, we had a fight surrounded by bookshelves. The bookshelves presented an obstacle. This time, not so much. Cosmos, you can't actually get close enough to murder kill anybody. So don't. In the meantime, let's take a look at what we have. We've got a monk, another monk, an archer, and up here, we've got a knight, and a knight. There are roughly 0 credible threats on board, actually.
I don't know, monk might hit you with Secret Fist and inflict death sentence, and then somebody will kill over dead 2 turns later.
That might be bad. This
Hey,
archer,
Sotheby, didn't we fight him already?
we already fought a Sotheby today. He can shoot Ramza with an arrow and do 0 damage. Well done, Sotheby. So proud of you. Hey, you know what you get to do, Sotheby? You get to die for that. Probably, maybe. Oh, you have catch, so also you can dodge a little bit, bastard.
Yeah, more importantly, he had a mantle.
Hi, Luke. Oh, don't wave fist me. You wave
He's
fist
using
me.
the Force.
He basically is. This monk is named Ironside, which I suppose is a good name for a monk. Hey, he can throw ninja shit. That's cool. He can also fail at it, but you know.
The important thing is that he tried.
Is it though? Is that the important thing?
Just like the important thing was that Ramza tried.
Yeah, well, Ramza did try. Gotta give him credit for that, I suppose.
Hi there, Garcia. You can, well, listen, if Ramza can't attack from the side, you can certainly do better attacking from the front, right? Yes, actually. Yes, you certainly can. Well done, Garcia.
Oh no, that knight is defending. Hi, knight, your name is Benedict. Alright, everybody in the board has acted, now it's Jean's turn. CT doesn't hit you, nope. Oh, XP5 will hit this dude right here.
That's good.
I'm just getting the email. Oh, everything's fine. So, yeah, XP will hit that dude right there, who we can't otherwise see because there's 4 camera angles in Final Fantasy Tactics, and they all suck. Ooh, CT will wipe this man off the map, which is good to know, but it'll also hit my friends. So, you know what? I think we can just go for a good old XP5.
XP's gonna hit Ramza, just as an FYI.
Oh, is it? Oh,
Yeah,
so
he
it
has
is.
85, I think.
Well, he also has auto potion, 97 brave, and a soul deep dislike for G, so I think this is gonna be fine.
Alright.
Hey, CirclMastr!
Oh, you didn't put Mask Skill on.
I went to the trouble of making G a wizard again, and then I didn't give
Well,
G.
You can tell himself about Jesus.
He could.
Or you can tell somebody else about Satan.
He could. I actually think, from where he is, he might be able to black magic something. We can just drop a good old-fashioned bolt 2 on,
Oh, it'll actually work too.
yeah, this square right here. It's gonna go off, it's gonna hit 2 enemies. It's gonna be brilliant. You're gonna do proper wizarding shit. You're a
Yeah,
wizard, Harry.
It takes time and MP to do that.
It does. I didn't say it was great, I said it was better than nothing, which is what Cosmos just accomplished.
Swirling bolts, gather and strike with power. Hey! Jean did a thing. Alright, get behind this monk. Make it so that there isn't a monk there anymore. God, keep it.
Alright, well, you can't get behind the knights because, fine. You know what, you're hasty. They're choppy. Get choppy! Get... Shields and mantles are annoying!
You could have tried break skill at that point, although I don't think its success rate would have been good for the same reason.
Yeah, no. Ramza, can you... Actually, you know what?
I was gonna slash.
Yeah, Cosmos, we're friends, right? Cosmos, you can forgive a tiny little bit of earth and pain up your... Oh, buddy. Oh, this is gonna be fine. There. 496 damage, only 20% of which was defense. Good turn for Ramza.
Oh look, there's still a monk down here. Well, we can try once again to make it as though there isn't. Hey! There isn't!
Well done, Garcia. Oh, no. Cosmos grasp your blade. Oh, don't remain in a straight line, you dummy! Don't... Oh, don't... You're both dummies.
He doesn't even have a shield to break.
Alright, Jean, if you come up, like, right here, can you maybe inflict some painful death on this thing? Here, bolt 2, just directly adjacent to this guy, shall you? Thank you. Jean.
Doot, and yeah, there's like a 40% chance. Do it! Hey, the second one worked!
Good.
Yay, 2 swords.
Now we'll threaten you, bastard. Jeebus says that he has no desire to ever touch this game, which, I mean, sounds rude, but I kind of don't blame you. This is a good game if you get past all the bullshit and have someone who's already played it help you a lot, which I have, so... Hey, Keith did damage to a dude what was defending. Good for Keith. Now, oh, you have 160. Why should I even...
Yeah, I'm not gonna come up and punch you, buddy. I'm just gonna inflict the fury of the earth upon your soul. And then you're gonna die. Like that.
Ramza leveled up. Good job, Ramza. Hey, Ramza, can you also come down here and surround this dude? Because, boy, he needs to die. Garcia. I possibly took away the potential for you to flank this man and murder him, but let's ignore that fact, Garcia. You know what?
He's defending anyway.
Ramza's your friend. He won't mind a little bit of slashed earth.
All right.
You have the...
All right.
You have... Yeah, see, it's fine. Auto potion triggered.
I'm just remembering how you absolutely murdered Garcia the last time you did that, or Keith.
I murdered Keith.
One of those two.
I murdered Keith with Garcia. Oh boy. Oh, he's one with the time god. That doesn't sound good. I don't want him to be one with the time god. Wait, do I get to be one with the time god?
No, but you do get to follow him through the gate that he just opened.
Okay. I suppose that's good enough.
Here's 30,000 gil that you can't spend because you're at the point of no return.
Wait, have we literally crossed the point of no return?
Yep.
The game didn't even tell me it was the point of no return!
You're right.
We're not going to save over this slot then, just in case we ever get the notion that Sam takes my memory card and wants to go do stuff with it.
Or something terrible happens and you need to go shopping for stuff or grind some levels to get a new ability or something.
All very reasonable things that, you know, plenty of good video games. We have this discussion whenever we're playing RPGs. When you are when you are making an RPG and it is time for the player to cross the point of no return, you need, as a video game, to take your player. Your player is most likely, very possibly, going to be bulldozing or headlong running or just, you know, running as fast as they can, trying to get through the game. You, as a video game, are obligated to stop the player in their tracks, take them by the shoulders, look them square in the eye, and say to the player, "Player, this is the point of no return. From this point, there is no return. Do you want to cross the point of no return?" At which point, the player, thus informed, can decide whether or not they wish to cross the point of no return.
Now, I think you can do that without a giant pop-up that literally pulls the player out of the game to say, "This is the point of no return, are you sure?" By using context and dialogue and whatnot.
You can do that in character.
I'm not saying that Final Fantasy Tactics did a great job of that.
You can absolutely do that in character. You could have had, you could have Ramza approach the gate. You could have a tiny little cutscene, right? A tiny little cutscene of Ramza pulling up to Orban Monastery and being like, "This is it. The final showdown. No coming back from here. ... And then you go back out to the world map and the player can do whatever the hell they want. That's it. The game does that would function, even though it is not the game acting as narrator and telling the player directly. That would perfectly fine function as the game telling the player, "This is the point of no return." That's what I want. I don't literally need something like Fallout New Vegas, which literally has a giant pop-up that tells the player this is the point of no return.
Yeah, Fallout New Vegas has whatever faction leader tell you, "We're about to start the battle, are you ready?" And then absolutely immediately has a giant pop-up saying, "You're about to start the final battle, are you ready?" And it's really terrible. Starfield has 3 different characters tell you, "If you do this thing, you are ending the game," and then has an additional giant pop-up that says, "Do this thing to end the game," as if you are the stupidest motherfucker who ever lived and somehow played a Bethesda game to its completion.
That does seem like a bit
and
of
it's
overkill.
really stupid. So the fact that Final Fantasy Tactics erred on the not so obvious side because there was talk about opening portals and you're bookending the game by going back to the place where you started, and it's the last thing with Alma. I'm not saying that it's perfectly clear. I'm not saying it's perfectly clear. They never actually say this is the end, this is the last thing, but I think there's some evidence that they tried to do that.
No.
I would rather they have some hint to it than overkill of it.
Yes.
I think Witcher 3 also had a giant pop-up at several points where it's like, if you do this quest, you're not gonna get to do the side quests in this area, are you sure? And it's really annoying.
Final Fantasy Tactics did absolutely nothing to tell the player that this is the point of no return.
I don't think they did nothing. I think they didn't do enough.
You've got the dovetailing of, you're going back to the place where it all began, which is nice. No fucking character said the place where it all began. That's entirely incumbent upon the player to make that connection, which a player might. Not saying the player couldn't. And as for the Alma thing, the last 4 major story beats have been predicated on Ramza showing up to a place and saying, "This is where I will find Alma because I was told that Alma is here." Just because the 5th time Ramza goes up to a place having been told, "This is where I will find Alma, Alma is definitely here," happens to be right, doesn't mean you can use that as evidence that the player should believe anything.
No, my evidence is the Shrine Knights discussing that they're opening a seal. Mm-hmm. The fact that the Pope's dying words is telling you where the Shrine Knights went at a point in the game where every Deutero antagonist, every other faction leader, every influential character that you can think of, except the leader and his angle, are fucking dead, mm-hmm. and there are no more loose ends to tie up, and you're going after the last bosses who have your sister, is the clue that this is the last thing, because these are the last things you could possibly kill.
The game has also introduced new antagonists halfway through before. I'm just saying it would have been nice to have someone actually say, "No turning back." Give the player a chance.
I 100% agree that a little cutscene with Ramza approaching the monastery entrance, and we're mirroring the raining scene from when they first did the tutorial battle, mm-hmm. and him saying something about no turning back now, or this is it, or I'm giving it my all, would have been fine. I'm not saying the game couldn't use that, but I am saying if you go too far in the other direction, I like it less than if you don't go far enough.
And that's fair. That's a totally reasonable viewpoint.
And all of that's getting cut out of the YouTube video.
That was a good discussion about game mechanics and points of no return. Final Fantasy VII has a really good point of no return. Hi, Raffle. It's far enough. We shall rest eternally. Well, you shall. We'll kill you. Also, oh boy. Oh, you've got so many mages. Oh, you know how for this entire game, the most dangerous enemies have been the ones what do the magic?
Yep.
I think they clued in on that.
Oh, by the way, you've got some spare power sleeves, right?
I think I do.
Because, Ruffle kind of destroyed several in the last battle you got with him.
He does. That's kind of his thing. Alright, so he is a Divine Knight. He's got Save the Queen, which gives him auto-protect, which is annoying. He's got 504 hit points. He also has all of his shit. Plus, he's flanked by 2 knights, 2 summoners, and a time mage.
Two wizards, 2 summoners, and a time mage.
Yeah, I said that. I meant wizards. 2 wizards, 2 summoners, and a time mage. That's great. The good news is he only has 500 and something hit points, and 500 and something is a finite number. So...
I mean, they're all finite numbers. Nothing has infinite hit points.
You say that. Hi, Taylor.
I do say that. You don't even have infinite X potions for your auto potion shenanigans, so nothing's infinite.
I don't know, Dark Dungeon felt pretty fucking infinite when I was only in one goddamn room. Oh, Time Mage appears to be hasting the boss dude, which... Raffle has made the interesting choice to charge me which, I mean, okay, he broke Jean's chameleon robe and then broke Jean, which was so rude.
That is certainly a valid choice on Ruffles' part.
You know how I said that I had a whole bunch of spare power sleeves?
Yeah, did you have any spare chameleon robes? I'm pretty sure I told you to buy 4 or 5.
If I did, it was solely because you told me to, because I sure as hell didn't intend to. Keith, listen. Now there are wizards who are charging shit and summoners who are charging shit, but at the end of the day, this is a kill the guy mission, and there's only one way to play a kill the guy mission. It's to have a 42% chance of doing less than 20% of his max.
And he does have a shield and weapon guard.
Oh, and protect. Well, good news is I have 2 characters who know Earth Slash, so, you know, Spike just had the best turn.
Something just occurred to me that we probably should have done in that save screen information. We probably should have checked Cosmos' JP to see if she could learn Weapon Break, because this guy's knight skills are predicated on him having a knight sword, and so if you break it, you can't do the big shell stab type moves.
Oh well.
Oh well.
Hey Cosmos, do you have item? Cosmos does have item.
Yes. Doesn't Garcia also have item?
Garcia does have item. I guess Garcia could just res Jean. That probably makes
Garcia
sense.
also has the Monk Revive skill.
Yeah, the alternative was Garcia, like, Earth Slashes the dude also, but I don't love that. I think maybe, Revive is not going to help because Revive has no verticality. But you can get over on this side and then use a Phoenix down. That's a thing you're totally capable of doing. Jean, get up! Thank you, Garcia. Oh, it's your turn. Amazing.
Well.
Okay, Bloody Boy here gets hit on CT5. Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm liking me a CT5, holy.
Well, remember his chameleon robe got destroyed, so Jean will kill himself to do that.
Oh. Well, there's that.
But Jean will kill himself to do any damage to the boss because, yeah, CT5.
Yeah. He'll also damage Keith, but hey, he's gonna get this wizard too. And this summoner. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I think just do it, Jean is gonna work out fine.
This is gonna be fine. This is gonna be great. I'm gonna remember to do the math skill and not the black magic because we're. Oh boy. You know, there's an argument for Demi, but let's see how much Holy does first.
Demi would kill Jean as well.
Well, yeah, but I'm just thinking Demi might do more damage to the boss than Holy. Nope! Nope! Oh my fucking god! Jean! Jean, what the fuck?
I've been telling you, Goog. I've been telling you. You're getting to see the results.
He one-shotted the boss! That's not a calculator thing! Now, the fact that he's ancillarily, unmeaningfully one-shotting everything that fucking breathes is one thing, but what the fucking fuck, Jean? Oh my god! What the fuck? I invite you to hell. It's nice of him to extend the formal invitation. Somebody run up and stab him while he's chanting. Oh boy. Oh. Oh no, oh that's bad. Oh. No, that seems bad. We won!
If you didn't know it was the point of no return before, you do now.
I'm sorry.
You just got sucked into hell.
The fucking victory music after that. It was very good. It was very good. Hey, thanks for watching. Here's the upload schedule. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, do all the YouTube things. Bye.